being done. You're doing me. You're doing me.
We're going go-karting.
Oh. So welcome to the British roads. I'm driving today because a couple of nights ago I was sat on my phone and I was on Facebook Marketplace, and you know how things escalate. You know, you sort of find something and think, oh, that'll be good, and next thing you've bought something because it's, well, relatively cheap. So anyway, we're going today to get a large CNC press brake because obviously I've got the plasma cutter in the workshop now, and I need a press brake because the press brake, it basically bends the steel. So we'll show you when we get it back to the workshop. But today's exercise is we're going to take the lorry today because it weighs a little bit more. It's not too heavy. I think it weighs probably like 2.5, 3 ton or something. But I didn't want to put it on a trailer because I thought it's a bit too heavy really. So we'll take this instead and chain it down and strap it down. So from what I can see, it's sort of abandoned in an old garage or a shed or something like that. A friend of mine's actually been to have a look at it and seen it all working, so we know it works. So when I get there, the chap's already going to have pulled it out for me, and we're going to load it onto the back of this, get it back to the workshop, and then see what we can do with it. If there's any British truck drivers watching, are the roads always like this? Because I'm pretty sure I came up this road about 2 years ago, and I don't know if the diggers are still in the same place as they were, but not a lot seems to have happened. This whole entire journey has consisted of traffic, but we're nearly there now. We're only 20 minutes away, so I'll be able to have my 45-minute break when I get there and have a cup of tea. Here it is. Here it is. We're going to try and load that onto the back of the truck. There's the darling wife. Woo. Do you think you know how to use it?
I reckon that's to run it and that's to run on the programme.
So they've dragged it out already for me because it's quite big and heavy. So all we've got to do now is load it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit bigger than what I thought it was. On we go. So thanks very much to the fellow farmers for lifting it out the shed and putting it onto the back of the lorry for me. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to lift it on the back, so that's been a real great help. And it's great to know that you're subscribers to the YouTube channel as well. So yeah, very, very pleased. So we're going to get it on now. They've shown me how to work it. They've given me a video in case I get stuck on how to use it as well. So you've been real helpful. Thank you very much for that. How you getting on?
Good, I've got the keys.
We're just getting strapped down, getting the chains on here now. All right. All right. So just whilst we're on the way back as well, if you remember a few videos ago, I cut some signs out for a friend of mine, and he only lives down the road, so we just called him to see him. Now he's put them up, and we're going to go and have a look at them and see what they look like. So this is the first sign, just here. Looks quite good actually, doesn't it? See all the detail in all the trees and everything, and all the grass now. Now he's painted it. So yeah, it looks really smart, that does. We'll have a look at the other sign, then we'll have a look at the fire pits as well. Looks alright, doesn't it? Jack's just going to trim it off at the bottom there, and then there's a sign on the other side as well. But it looks alright, doesn't it? Right, so that's another sign in progress. The next thing we're doing are these fire pits. If you see a few videos ago, we started to cut them out. They're a bit of a prototype, but Jack's going to tell us a bit about them, aren't you?
That's it, yeah. Well, we run a little campsite and they love fire pits and all that lot, and we've got loads of cheap ones. We want to do something a bit more bespoke, and we're going to try and sell them because we get a lot of people that I think would want to buy them.
So how do they work?
So nice and easy, nice and flat, so you can clean them and get them in the car. Just
so these are the handles. So they all,
the animals are the handles. You've got pigs.
So they all hold together, so they flat pack.
Sheep and cows. Yeah, that's it. Slotted together.
Yeah.
And then the third one. This is the one we haven't cut right. So it's prototype. We've got to do a bit more because it wants a bit more cutting out of that notch.
Oh yeah.
Same on that one. But basically, you slide it in there. Make sure this little leg is in that other one. Yeah. And that's it. But it won't go anymore because then you cut those bits out. But once it's in, all these air holes will line up for burning. You chuck your wood on. and then that's it, away you go. And then another prototype is we're gonna put a grill on top so you can cook your steaks and sausages and all that lot.
Yep.
So the grill will sit on the animals, or on the bellies of the animals.
Yeah.
And just sit it on and go. And then when you're done with it and it's cooled down, you can take it in the sink, separate it, wash it down, flat pack it, put it in your car.
How much are you going to sell them to the campers for?
I reckon if it was steel, 80 quid. But I think once we get the design right...
80 quid?
Yeah, easy. They love it.
I'm not charging you enough.
Yeah, you should.
No wonder these plasma tables pay for themselves so quickly.
We should be doing it. You should be doing it for free, Thomas. We've known each other for years.
Oh, yeah. Trouble is, everyone wants everything doing for free.
I know.
So
no, we'll stick stainless steel in.
Yeah.
I think do it out of stainless.
Yeah.
And sell them for even more money.
Yeah, look good, don't they? So, right. Thank you very much. And these were the other bits I did. So now we've got like the bell tent sign, because that's one of the little camping spots around there. He's painted this, look, the toilets and showers sign for the new toilet block around there, because he has a little bit of a campsite for some diversification. But right, we're going to go get this back to the workshop and see if we can lift it off. So it's gone from the hottest day of the year, like 30 odd degrees, to now not very hot, and it's going to start to rain. So welcome to the UK. It said it wasn't going to rain, and now look, it's raining. And I got this on the back, so hopefully the electrics won't get wet. We finally made it back, and it's not raining here now, so that's good. Well done. Can you do the next one?
Probably not. But...
Come on. 2 of them there.
Oh, so close.
Right, now I've got the JCB. Gonna lift it off with these chains. 1 hook this side, 1 hook that side. That's right. That's it. She's scared because it's wobbling on the lorry a bit. Go on, you can get it.
There?
Yeah, that'll do. All right, well done.
I'm getting down.
All right. And then we're going to have a bit of a look around it and show you what it sort of does. Oh, that's heavy. It's all right, mate. Oh, it's not as heavy as I thought it was. Off it comes. Right, so we're all back, all unloaded now. Very, very hot. Wasn't as hot up in sunny old Yorkshire, but yeah. Anyway, let's have a look around. So this is a CNC press brake, and it's for bending steel. So if we look down here, these are all the different bends. We can adjust this tooling here to either that one, that one, that one, that one, or that one. So twist it round and then adjust it on these. Can also slide these in there and adjust these different bits of bending. So I've just taken this off as well. This is the guard for the ram. So there's these 2 massive hydraulic rams here, and then this whole thing lifts up and down, and then we'd put a whole bit of sheet steel in there. So when it's come off the plasma cutter and we want to bend it at 90 or 45, we would put it into here, put our foot on the foot pedal, adjust it to whatever degrees we want on here, or however. I don't know how to use it. I've never really used one that often, really. So it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. So yeah, and then press the button. This whole thing comes down and bends it to whatever angle we want. If we look around the back, got these guards here as well. Got the keys, kept the keys inside. If I come around the back, it's got these back stops here. So when you push the sheet through, you program whereabouts you want to put it. And then this motor here moves this whole bit up and down. So say if we wanted to do like 400 mil, you know, the sheet wants bending at 400 mil, it would move to 400 mil. So we push it through, it hits these stops, so we haven't got to measure it. So that's quite good. Big hydraulic tank up here as well. That's for the hydraulics inside there. 3-phase motor, I guess, on that plug. Pretty straightforward, really. Made in Holland. Yeah. Quite pleased, really. We're just going to have to see how we get on with it, because I've never really used it. Anyone else know how to use one? So I just wanted to know what it weighed as well, because we weren't exactly sure. And the weighbridge is saying 3.7 ton. So it is a good job I took it on a lorry, because I'd be completely overweight on the trailer and it would have been ridiculous. So I'd have never done that. So it should bend about 8mm thick sheet steel, depending on what sort of angle we do on it. I don't really know yet until I use it, but I've got to find a place for it in the workshop as well. So I can't have it next to the plasma cutter because there's not enough room. I'm going to have it round the corner a bit where the sheet steel racking is, to put it there so it's out of the way. So shame I haven't got a much bigger workshop. As we tend to grow, you know, I need a bigger workshop, but you know, we'll find a good home for it and give it a bit of a clean up, and hopefully you'll see it working in some future projects that we do. So hopefully we'll be using the plasma cutter and then transferring stuff onto here to make some different angle stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you all soon.